Alright, YouTube, we back on Summer Rain. We're gonna get straight to it. Already got the jack under here, already got the attachment on it. Now I'm about to put one piece under the transmission, one piece under the oil pan, and we're gonna jack this engine up, see if we can get this baby moved back.
Perfect.
I just went ahead and took the head off. Not about to sit here and fight with it. Got 3 bolts on that mount loose, and on this one only got the front 2 loose. So I just went ahead and took the headers off. Not about to fight with it. Got that baby out my way. I'll probably go ahead and take the passenger side off until I get the engine back. Then I'll put them back on. So I got all 8 of the bolts loose on the motor mounts. Got the 4 on this side loose and the 4 on the other side loose. Now I didn't have to take that header off, but I did have to move the starter out my way. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna shimmy this engine back. This is where it's gonna get tricky. Let me put my thinking cap on and I'll cut y'all back on. Alright, YouTube. Now, I got the transmission cross member holes lined up. I'm gonna show you how I pull the engine back. So, I took my foot, put it right here. I grabbed this cross member right here and yanked it. And it pulled it back just enough. I don't know if you can see. Alright, you see right there on them mounts. You can see where it moved back just a tad bit. Probably about a good inch, like I said. Probably about a good inch. Yes, sir. So the holes are lined up. I'm about to put the bolts in. It's dark down here. I ain't got my lights and everything. We putting that baby off up in there. Oh, let me get the impact. Oh. Do I need this extension? Yeah, we're gonna keep it. All right. Yes, sir. Got one in on top with a washer. And one of these lock nuts. Come on now, catch. Alright, there's one in. Yes, sir. That went a little smoother than I expected, YouTube. I'm gonna be honest. I just knew I was gonna be out here for hours fighting with this man. Alright. That one in. On top with a washer. And a lock nut. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. $16mm. Oh shit. All right. Alright. I gotta tighten up that too. I think that's a 17. I gotta tighten the one on the other side. But this side is tight. Tighten the one on the other side. Oh, it's go time. I can take this jack off, tighten up the motor mounts. Tighten the motor mounts back up on the engine. It's go time, baby. Yes, sir. I don't want to hear y'all mouth about my light. I was just moving fast, trying to see what I can get done. Trying to check everything I can off the list, baby. Get the motor mounts and everything tightened back up. And I got some other stuff. I got some goodies that I need to test out. So we'll get on them too. Let's get it. Okay, so I got all the bolts tightened back up. Now if you can see, that's where it was at originally. And then I slide the engine back. This is where it's tightened up at now. But that's about a good inch. Good inch, maybe a little more. Inch and some change. But yeah, this was easy peasy with them dirty Dingo mounts. All I had to do was take this head off over here. I think while I got this off, I'm gonna go ahead and put another one of them brackets on this brake line right here while I got this head out the way.
Yeah, because it'd be 4. Yeah, that'll make 4. And that's exactly, I think it was like 6 on it from factory. Maybe 4. I'm gonna put another one right here just to secure it all the way up. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all that right quick. And I wanted to say this, without that dirty Dingo engine mount, boy, this would have been a hell of a job. Because on my truck out there, I got the ICT billet plates. And with the plates, you gotta take the screws all the way out. It probably would have been about the same. It probably would have been a little bit more difficult just because you have to take the screws all the way out and then line it up with the next holes. But with these, all you gotta do is loosen the bolts, slide the engine back, and tighten it back up. But yeah, y'all see right there where the engine came. That's where it was at, right there. Now this is where the bolts at. Yes, sir. Cross member is on there. Let me see what I'm showing. Yeah, them 2 bolts right there for the cross member. I tore that bitch down, cracking the paint off this motherfucker and everything. But yeah, it's the cross member bolts, baby. Cross member is officially lined up and on. Now I know somebody was asking me could I like drill some new holes? Probably, but I feel like the factory holes is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how they had it lined up from the factory. That's the reason why I spent that good money on that cross member that was already lined up, so I won't have to drill no holes or nothing like that. So to answer that question, you probably could, but I'm not. That's why I try to buy factory replacement parts. You get what I'm saying? Just like with the engine, the motor mounts. The motor mounts, the clamshells are in a stock location. The transmission cross member, technically the transmission mount, is in a stock location. So now I can take this jack from out of there. The transmission is in there, baby. Let's get it. I gotta put the starter back. I'm gonna put that little clamp on over here on that brake line. And then I think before I leave today, we're gonna go ahead and bleed the brakes. Got my little kit to bleed the brakes. With my tool. And I bought this little kit right here off of Amazon. Cause I gotta bench bleed this master cylinder before I bleed the whole brake system. So we're gonna do that next. And this right here, might as well go and show y'all since I'm on the topic of showing y'all stuff. This right here is the transmission shifter. It's like a little universal one, but I don't think this ride long enough. Now this the 20 inch. I put it up on the screen. This one was like $35. Now they sell a 26 inch, which I think this one 22 inches, $35. They sell a 26 inch rod kit. That shit like $80. Now there's only 4 inches of rod difference. The only thing that's gonna be different in that kit is this, 4 inches longer. And the shit costs $80. More than double, more than half. Yeah, more than double, that's crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all my stuff squared away, get my headers and everything put back on here. And then we'll go from there. I'll cut y'all back on when I'm about to start bench bleeding the brake, master cylinder, and get the brakes bled. Boys, go time, dog. Let's get it. All right, YouTube, I'm gonna try to record this. All right, get on up there. Got a little swivel on here, but I might not need it. I might have enough room to go up in there straight. Yep. Just like that. She on there. Now I can see it. Like the camera got a little glare. But yeah, I just put that baby right there on there. And she all the way up out the way. Yeah, we got one right here, two on this side, two on the other side. So she good. All right, now I can put my header back on. I got the bench bleeding little kit set up. Now I'm gonna use the brake pedal. You just gotta press it slow until you get all the bubbles. So I'm gonna fill this up with fluid, and I'm gonna get in the inside of the car and press the brake pedal slow. Slowly press it, slowly release it until you get all the bubbles out of the till you see the fluid coming through the lines clear. I just got finished the bench bleeding process of the master cylinder. Now I got the lines hooked back up. Now all I gotta do is bleed the lines at every caliper, and it's go time. I gotta get ready for work, so I'm gonna cut y'all back on tomorrow when I get over here in the morning and we start bleeding them brake lines. Let's get it. All right, I just got finished bleeding the brakes. I used my the tool I got. That baby right there. It ain't do as good as I like. Probably could have let it sit up there longer, but what I'm gonna do is in the morning, me and my old lady gonna come over here and I'm gonna get her, we're gonna do it the old fashioned way. I'm gonna get her to press the brake pedal while I get down there and bleed it. But yeah, got that squared away. For right now, I'm gonna bleed them some more just for me, just, you know what I'm saying, so I can be happy with it. Bleed until I'm satisfied. What I'm about to do now is get down here and take that fixed yoke off. The fixed yoke. Take the fixed yoke off and see if my drive shaft will fit in there. We're gonna test that out right quick. And I got that shifter linkage kit that I don't too much know about, but we're gonna figure something out with that too. Out of there. She moved a little bit. We gonna get something to pry this baby up out of there. All right, we got this baby out. Now I need to take this the tail housing off because there's a gasket in there or a rubber seal in the inside that'll basically keep fluid from coming into the drive shaft, well, into the slip yoke. So I have to take that tail end off so I can remove that gasket or the seal. It's a little rubber seal. Now I'm about to grab my drive shaft, slide it up in there. I'm gonna jack this baby back up. Yeah, I can reach all them bolts, no issue. Alright, YouTube, that baby don't got rusty. I left it bare. I left it bare like that. That's why I don't got rusty. But as y'all can see, just by having them side by side like that, this is way bigger than that one. Hell, the stock one can almost fit inside of this one. So yeah, as you see, look at it. The stock one can damn near fit inside of the one that came off the 4L80. So I know it was a dude in my comments that said he used this stock drive shaft and stock slip yoke. Maybe he had a different transmission, cause this damn sure ain't gonna work. So I wanted to give that a try, but I'm not even gonna attempt to stick that in there. I know I've seen a lot of dudes where they'll weld this end up so it could be sealed. I'm not gonna do that shit neither. I'm just gonna order the 4L80 slip yoke and go from there. I wanna go ahead and put some new U-joints in there anyway before I install it, but I did need to check this out right quick. So yeah, to be continued. I'm gonna go ahead and get the slip yoke order and the U-joints, and then we'll pick up on it on the next episode. We'll pick up on installing that on the next episode. I gotta take the little tail housing part off of the transmission, like I said, to take that gasket off, or that seal, that rubber seal that's on the shaft. But yeah, I ain't gonna do too much more talking. I'm gonna get my stuff cleaned up, and I'll cut y'all back on when I figure my next plan of attack. Let's get it.